Good morning. You're welcome to today's devotional for Sunday, March 7th, 2021. Today's topic is Be Content, Part 2. Our memory verse for today is Luke 12, verse 15. And he said unto them, Take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. That means our lives do not start and end with only the physical things we own. The things we own are for our flesh and for comfort. But our lives here on earth, when it comes to an end, we cannot take any of these things along with us. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6 says, But godliness with contentment is great gain. When you are content with the little you have, with godliness and faith and love and trust in God, that is great gain. The things we own in God, how big we are in God, those are the things that benefit us more than the physical things we own. Don't get me wrong. Having cars, having houses and everything is good. It's good for us to own these things, because at the end of the day, our master will ask, what have you done with the talents I have given unto you? God has filled us all with talents, some with graphic talents, some with musical talents, some with structural talents, some with engineering talents. We are supposed to use these talents to work and make profits and occupy till he comes. Now, contentment. Yesterday, I read a story of a lady who went into a private car, used for commercial purposes. And you know, we have this scam in town now. It's been around for a long time, a very long time, for many years, where they tell you there's dollar in the boots, and the driver and the passenger are arguing over money, and they now ask you and say, do you want some of the money? You know, greed is what makes people say, oh, get interested in the money, and then they dupe them eventually. So many people have had to go home, take their parents' laptop, take phones, take gold, take money. Some people have had to transfer money on the spot because they promised you that they will share the dollar with you. You see, all of those things is just greed. Money you do not work for. Why do you want to share out of it? Why don't you just ignore them and come down and say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about money and I'm not interested in this money story. If you do that, it saves you a whole world of pain. So many people have lost their lives in the bid of pursuing money that does not belong to them. The greed of wanting to own what somebody else, covetousness, wanting to own something else, you plan to steal, to rob people's homes. All those things are what brings death faster than normal. These things will lead, you may benefit at the beginning, just like they say, every day for the thief, one day for the owner. But one day, all these things will come to the surface. Your cup will be full to the brim. And what causes all of these things is greed. Great gain. What is great gain for us? Having satisfaction with the little God has given unto us. God gives us one bedroom. We complain. Some people don't even have one bedroom. There are stories of people who come together, families who have to come together to share a 2-bedroom apartment, one family, one room. Look, you're not better than them. They just find it a little bit difficult to make ends meet. Why don't you thank God for the situation where you find yourself today? May not be palatable, may not be so enjoyable, but tomorrow is what we don't know. Tomorrow is in the hands of the Creator. We can only commit our tomorrow into His hands and pray and beg Him that to make our tomorrow better than our today. But you see, when you pursue money illegally, you do things that my friends are doing it, my neighbor is doing it, and she's getting new phones, he's getting a new car, and then we go that line. The end, therefore, is destruction. I want to encourage us today to focus on the things of God and God only, to focus on heaven only, to work hard for everything we get, and God will help us in Jesus' name. Today, let us remember that God alone is the one who gives, and without adding any sorrow to it. If you have benefited from today's Bible reading and from today's lesson, please share. Invite your friends, share our outline, follow our page, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a great day. God bless you.